Streaming up a storm, streaming up a storm. My audio level is, who knows what my audio level is? I can't even see any indicators for that. Microphone's plugged straight into the computer. And this is the cassette master here. Brightly lit with plenty of lag, with the webcam moving about in a horrible way, with a very special entity. It's a man named Jordan Tuck, known as SpeakerFreak95 on YouTube. And I'm spending New Year's time with Mr. 95. And it's the last, believe it or not, it's the last day of 2020. I bet you can't hear a thing I say. Maybe you can. It's the last day of 2020. This is just messing about. I just got my laptop out here, put the webcam on there, and Shure SM58 microphone that Jordan gave me, and thought, why not? I'll just do a live stream just for kicks and giggles. I'd like to make recording on the video software that takes it straight from the webcam, but the free software I downloaded does such a bad job with synchronization that it's a literal, legit joke. Oh, so Jordan Tuck is here. He's got a bunch of XLR cords. Boom. You want to talk about what's going on, Doctor?
Making a test connector to test an audio console that is here for repair.
There's an audio console that's here for repair, so Jordan Tuck is working on this console over here. It's an R55E radio on-air console by Audio Arts Engineering from the year 2004. Or thereabouts, says Jordan. So he's calibrating the levels. Of course, he has to make some cables in order to be able to do all this stuff. So,
and I got more of these consoles coming.
He's got more of these consoles coming. I don't know how well you can hear me. I don't know how well you can hear Jordan. Of course, it's all coming through the SM58. So we got a little speaker. Jordan just gave me this little speaker here. It's a vintage Magnavox speaker. It has an Alnico magnet. Thank you very much. Vintage, very vintage. And good grief. Sorry, the camera, the video is so poor. This video is not done as like a professional stream. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Wham, welcome to the stream. Or one of those gamers that's got himself in the bottom corner or the top corner of the stream while he's playing video games and chatting about life. This is just more made for literally goofing off just for two reasons. There's two reasons I do this. Two reasons. I do this live stream for two reasons. Reason one, kicks. That's the first reason as to why I do these live streams. Reason two, giggles. I do them also for giggles. I do them for those two reasons. If you do them for giggles, but you don't do them for kicks, Houston, we've got a problem. If you do them for kicks, but you don't do them for giggles, ground control to Major Tom. But if you do them for both kicks and giggles, then you have harmony. So literally, you gotta watch this. This is such a classic sight to behold. It's so blurry you can't see it clearly, but Jordan Tuck is literally soldering wires onto this XLR connector. It's just an amazing sight to behold. Jordan putting that Kester solder on there using a Weller WESD51 soldering station running at a temperature of about 760, 750 degrees Fahrenheit. There's the soldering station over here. It's all showing up backwards on the computer, but probably going to look correct on the actual stream. Let me fix this webcam real quick. Again, this is not a professional. Thank you, Lord Dukester. Indeed. Happy 2021 to you too, Lord Dukester.
Oh, is this a live stream?
Yeah, live stream.
Oh, I didn't even know. Didn't even know this was a live stream. Ricky Klein's computer is like a space heater. Seriously, it's like a space heater. I could probably melt solder with this register here. Why does it run so hot? It's so labored.
32 gigabytes of RAM. It's got 32 gigabytes of RAM, this computer. Oh, there's the rubber piece. I was stepping on it. Sterilized pro who?
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I find it really funny. Sterilized, whatever that is. I mean, or the pro is sterilized. So that's good. That's concerning. So, sorry, jeez. I just yanked the microphone violently, pulling the soldering iron from Jordan. Absolutely horrible. I'm sorry. I'm so blurry. You can't see a single thing. I don't even know how my audio sounds. I mean, I don't know how my level is, Q at last count. How many recorders, TVs, DVDs, VCRs do you own? LOL, Lord Dukester. Well, Lord Dukester, I don't have the exact count. But when I take tape recorders, audio tape recorders of all the different formats, reel-to-reel, 8-track, cassette, and then your oddball formats, and I add them all together, it's over 200. But the thing is, that count is as of circa 2010. And now, 10 years later, who knows how much more that count increased to. Just minutes ago, I bought a reel-to-reel portable on eBay. And just earlier this morning, I bought a set of 4 cassette recorders, or 3 cassette and 1 micro cassette on eBay at once. So the collection keeps growing. Oh, Lord Dukester, you quoted Hank Hill. I'm very pleased to see that. Oh, Bobby, that boy ain't right. I sell propane and propane accessories. Shout outs to you, RDA Asterisk. Yeah, I got over 200 tape recorders. I've been collecting recorders for a good while. I've started getting into recorders kind of in 2004-ish, but then mainly 2005 was when it really started to take off. Mainly 8 tracks in 2005. I was literally obsessed with 8 tracks back then. 2B07. Oh, man. I always remember getting your comments years ago, Tubi. Years ago, all the way back to 2007 even. I haven't watched enough King of the Hill videos in a while to know all the different names, so I can't answer that question, Lord Dukester. But I have watched a bunch of King of the Hill YouTube poops, and I've always found them really funny, especially the one called Hank of the Hill. It starts out with like, hey, Nancy, it's a beautiful day. Yay. I always found that funny. Oh, Mark Covington. So, what we are doing at this time. So, I'm here with my friend Jordan Tuck. Okay. And Jordan Tuck here, he is an audio guy working on professional audio for radio stations, studios, that kind of thing. And he is, we're actually at his workplace, believe it or not. And he's soldering on a XLR connector because he's he has to fix this soundboard here. This Audio Arts Engineering R55E soundboard from circa 2004. So he's having to align everything. And so anyway. Besides electronics, do you sell it? I'm very pleased to see that comment, Lord Dukester. Here we go. Yeah, sorry, I'm fiddling with this little webcam. This little webcam is just, it's a fun webcam, but although the frames per second is so atrocious. I mean, I don't think it's always this bad, but for some reason this time it's bad. Okay, bad. Okay, let's see. I can just adjust the brightness and whatnot. Let's see if I can adjust the brightness here. Doing all this with one monitor. turn this exposure down. Try that. Looks a little better. There we go. Huh, the frames per second looks a bit better too. Yeah, that's a lot better. There we go. Looks a lot better. Do I collect cassettes and 8-track tapes? Better. Do I collect cassettes and 8-track tapes? I mainly collect recorders. Although, of course, I have tapes to record on, so I have quite a few tapes to record on. But as far as pre-recorded tapes, I don't get much pre-recorded tapes. I'm more interested in recording my own. But the Speaker Freak over here has a bit more pre-recorded tapes. I got a bunch of pre-recorded tapes recently from a coworker that he gave me that I then gave to Jordan. So, and he's got a whole studio at his apartment, which is amazing. Absolutely. Yeah, we could do a live stream later from Jordan's studio. We did one last year from Jordan's studio. We can do another one this year. Or maybe it will be next year. It depends on if we do it today or tomorrow. Of course, I think on the other side of the world, it's already 2021. And here I am in 2020, the year of the mask, Corona. Oh, 2020, what a horrible year. Oh, man. The masks, everything. Lockdowns. Man, there's a lot going on this year, I tell you what. We got another vintage speaker at Jordan's area here. Hopefully my audio is good. This speaker is from the 1940s. It's a 12-inch. Look at this beauty. I'm having to hold it at an angle, otherwise it gets all darkened. That cone goes so deep. It's a fascinating thing, and it's just a really cool speaker. Really like this speaker. 8-track recorders to get rid of. I apologize at this point. I don't have any ones that I'm planning on getting rid of. I did have one that I gave to my brother years ago, but currently I'm not planning on getting rid of any of them. Though I'm sure they'll pop up at a flea market sometime sooner or later. Because I know in the past I've tended to get them at flea markets. Back in the day. Haven't been looking for 8-tracks stuff in a long time, though. Haven't been doing much with 8-tracks lately. Oh, man. Rick Harrison. I'm not sure who Rick Harrison is, to be honest, but I'm pleased to see that comment. So anyway, yeah, Jordan's, I'm going to try to show a little bit of Jordan's workbench here. We're in Louisiana, by the way. I don't live in Louisiana. I live in Arkansas, but Jordan's in Louisiana, so I drove down 7-hour drive to visit Jordan. Oh, live stream. Now that's what I call a live stream. Yeah. Look at that live stream, Jordan. Woo! There we go. Oh, Pawn Stars. I haven't watched that show in a long time, so I watch it every now and then years ago, but not very often. So yeah, let's get some good shots of Jordan tending the wires and yeah, blurry and whatnot. Get blurry in a hurry, huh? There's a vintage Simpson meter that Jordan has. DV camera V Westlife gave me. I do still have that camera. Haven't used it in a long time because the LCD on it decided to just go blank one day and no longer light up. So kind of hard to use it now. I mean, the camera, you can tell it works, but the LCD just kind of doesn't do anything anymore. But I since have acquired a high definition camera that I'm not, of course, using for this video. It's a Canon high definition little camera, though not as high definition as I wish. But even my phone looks crisper and clearer than that camera does. Of course, I still plan to do some old-fashioned composite videos at some point using the good old regular old-fashioned composite video, 4:3 aspect ratio. Of course, some people like that, some people don't. So Jordan is plugging in his calibration device into the console. And he's looking for something. He's looking for a cable. Looking for a cable. I laugh because I look over at this device. I own my brother owns a Sega Genesis. It's at my house currently because my brother hasn't used it in a long time, but he does have a Sega Genesis. I haven't made any custom or cartridges, but I'm trying to get my brother into getting into the custom cartridges putting game like I'd like to put games on EPROMs one day and then put them in the cartridge. So me and my brother might do that together sometime. But oh, okay, let's go back. Dreams. I love dreaming. Oh, Jordan went out of the room. But this Sony stereo here, I laugh because it says Frank's cat vomit. Now, we're not just using cat vomit as a figure of speech here. We're using cat vomit literally because a cat threw up into that stereo. Oh, my mouse. Put this back here. I love dreaming. Dreams are great. Sometimes I have dreams where I'm aware and lucid, where I know that I'm dreaming, but usually when that happens, I wake up shortly after. But I love to dream. It's fun. I wish I could spend a solid week in a nonstop dream state, completely explore that realm, and get lost in the dream world. But alas, we do not live in the world of Inception. We do not, as I know of, have the technology, at least not available to me, to do that. So, do you want to talk on here a bit, Jordan? Here in a bit, okay. So sorry, I apologize. I got the camera up so you can't see a single thing except for the top of Jordan. Panasonic or JVC? I don't really have a preference on that one, I don't think. Painting a wooden shelf brown with wall color. Oh, wow. All right. He is labeling the cable program right with the blue Sharpie. Now he's plugging in another connector. Oh, he's plugged in the jack he just soldered. Oh, yeah. He's checking. I guess you're checking the outputs on this thing. All right. 399 hertz. All right. Jordan's got several little bugs over here. Some might call Jordan an entomologist. He's a big fan of bugs. But think again, because what Jordan has, are these little beetles. Jordan is a big fan of these beetles, bugs. He has a red bug. Didn't you just buy another bug recently? A blue bug?
No.
Oh, were you about to, or?
No, I thought about it.
Okay. And his wife also has a bug. Zanussi. I'm not familiar with Zanussi, so therefore I cannot answer that question. Yes, Volkswagen Beetles. Yes, Jordan loves Beatles. He's all about Beatles. And here I am with a Toyota Prius, which is not Jordan's kind of car, funnily enough. Wonder when the last time this thing was calibrated. We can't even tell. It's hard to read that. It's all faded off. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on in this workshop. Old speakers, old soldering irons, circuit boards, oscilloscope. Let's try to show a little bit of the Prius wins on that one, Lord Dukester. Okay. So here at Jordan's workbench, we have Jordan's Nixie clock, which of course uses the type of Nixie tube where when it displays a 5, it's actually an upside down 2. And a Fluke digital multimeter. And a Chinesium Xantrex power supply. Let's turn on this Chinese device. There we go. See how high that goes. 62.8 at the very top, and it's got a multi-turn pot too. And goes to 5 amps. That at 60 volts and 5 amps is that's quite something. Fender Gibson, I've never done much with electric guitars, so I haven't really developed an opinion, but probably I can't say for sure which one I would choose, Fender or Gibson. I have a friend named Dan Beard, and I know that he likes electric guitars and stuff like that, so I'll have to go with whatever one he likes. But I'm not sure which one he likes better, so I can't say. All right, yeah, 88 miles an hour is a way to go. If I was like filthy rich and I could have all the things I wanted, it would be cool to have a DeLorean. So, yeah, you can see Jordan's got a Tektronix 2230 oscilloscope, and he has a wooden version of the Minimus 7 speaker, a pair up here, which sound really good. By the way, Mr. Dukester, how does my audio sound? Because Nazi cars like Nazi field telephones. I like that comment. That was funny. Yeah, I got that German field telephone from the 30s. It's back at home, of course. But speaking of, that thing is from 1937, 1938. And speaking of that, Jordan has recently gotten a radio from a flea market, Zenith chair side radio. You kind of sit it next to your chair, and the controls are all on the top and the speakers on the side. And it's from 1937, and the blasted thing, as far as we know, on original parts, although Jordan will be restoring it. But as far as we know on original parts, I don't think Jordan hasn't taken it apart yet. Plugged it in, and the blasted thing manages to still work. Shortwave. It was actually picking up stations, talking in Spanish on shortwave. It was amazing. All right. It's good to hear, Lord Dukester. See, I've got a lot of cool gadgets up here. Oh, and we also have a Senior Volt almost analog meter up there, VTVM, vacuum tube voltmeter. You gotta love a good old VTVM, huh? Yeah, there's a stack of good to see you indeed. Happy New Year, North Hankspan. 2021, about to end the horrid year of 2020 and get into 2021, which I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being worse than 2020. But hopefully it'll be better. But hey, I wouldn't be surprised if it's worse. Who knows? But I tend to be a pessimist. So anyway, but here's a shelf of a bunch of RF equipment, for the place that Jordan works at here. And pretty cute. Pretty cute. Pretty cool stuff. All right. So tell me about this clock on the wall here, Jordan.
Not plugged in.
Not plugged in. What else about it? It looks really cool. I like it. Does it work? Oh, do you know what year it's from? Okay, what decade? All right, so we're not sure of the vintage of this clock, but we got a vintage clock up here on the wall, which is really cool. Not plugged in, but okay, so he just unplugged it to leave for vacation, so I'm sure he'll plug it in again at some point. But yeah, Jordan's got a lot of cool stuff over here. Well, I gotta show that. Can I show, get that RCA thing off the wall? Show that up close. RCA receiving tubes, picture tube. No, okay, that's not going to happen. Okay. Well, anywho, it's been a fun time doing this live stream. In brown wall paint. All right, it's good to know. Good to know. That's going to be your dream. So, a lot of good stuff here. I'm going to show this. Well, did I write up a mess with this Zenith radio over here? Kind of show it on the screen. One up in the corner, that little bitty one. Okay. Got a Zenith radio I'm going to show real quick. Wonder how my audio is. I'll find out after the stream's done. This is one of Jordan's vintage radios he has up here. An old Zenith. Jordan's a big fan of Zenith. I don't know who either of those people are. So now we can listen to AM radio live.
I place them inside the bishop's hands. It's a sign of obedience, trust,
Does that clock have a Telecron power failure dot on it, Jordan?
No.
It does not.
Also, wear a mask. CDC reports masks protect the people who wear them and folks around them. And wash your
masks. Sorry about that.
Vaccines won't make COVID go away overnight, but they give us a
mule in a saddle.
Watching our distance, wearing our masks, and washing our hands.
This is only an AM radio. Oh, Lord Dukester, you mentioned if I had my own radio show. Now, me and Jordan are planning on doing a radio show of sorts tonight, playing my hits, quote, quote, my music that I've made, which is not always well done. A lot of it's just made for kicks and giggles and made up as I go. So don't expect it to be super duper quality productions, but it's just for kicks and giggles. And me and Jordan are planning on making a show playing my so-called hits tonight, and it'll probably be the file is, I guess, going to be uploaded to something, and then people can go and download it. Is that correct? So what I'll do... Oh, yeah, yeah, we could do that. And then we could also have a high-quality copy that could be downloaded? Okay. Okay. I'd probably rather, to be honest, just record it and then upload it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, after it's edited. Okay. So, yes. So we're not going to do it live. We're just going to record it, and then we're going to put just a link that can be downloaded. Yeah. So what we're going to do is the radio show. It's not going to be a live thing. I apologize for that. But for all the people viewing this live stream, I'm about to call it soon, but for all the people viewing this stream here, once the radio show that me and Jordan do, playing my hits, quote, quote, Ricky Klein Experience, or TRKE, you may occasionally see one get uploaded. I have a whole lot of them that are not uploaded that I have on my computer, and some of them are better than others. Some of them are literally crap because, again, me as a musician, quote, quote, the quotes are important here, I ain't your average musician. It's just, I'm not the most talented guy in the world when it comes to playing music. It's just silly stuff I do as I go, making up the lyrics. I will soon. And so what we're going to do is me and Jordan in his studio, so our voices when we talk are going to be extremely high quality, put through compressors and so forth. And then we're going to be playing a lot of my quote, quote, hits, quote, quote. And then what I'll do is in the description of this stream here, which will be later on, I'll go back in and edit and add into the description, I'll put a link. And then you can click on that link and it will go to the site where you can download the audio of the radio show that me and Jordan will do it to break in the new year or around that time. So I hope you guys will enjoy. Oh, a revision of, I don't have the software to put this on YouTube. That song in its original form, 2007, will be included in the radio show. So be expecting it. But I don't have a King of the Hill theme recorded, though. So apologies there. But I will be putting a link in the description on this stream later to get to the radio show that me and Jordan Tuck do, playing my so-called hits. And anyway, it's been good doing this stream. Catch you guys later. Hopefully I'll get in the mood to be doing videos more often because I haven't been doing videos as often as and one moment before we end the stream, Jordan is wanting to show this stuff and I could bring the camera this far. Oh, I'm so sorry. He's plugging a DB25. Yeah, I'm sorry. My camera handling isn't always the best. He's slowly bringing these meters up. And some of them aren't matching the others, so he's going to try to calibrate them. I apologize. You actually can't see the needles. I apologize, but he's got them balanced now, or more or less balanced. They was having, strong on the left, weak on the right, and he's getting them nice and balanced with each other here. So he's got his little tweaker screwdriver and bringing up the right channel to 0 VU to match the 0 VU of all the other channel, and he plugs his DB25 into the next channel or next deal, and he's bringing the left up to 0 dBs. All right. Bringing the right up to 0 dBs. All right. There we go. All right. Well, anyway, Jordan, you want to say some concluding words here?
It's been good. All
right. Hope you enjoyed this live stream with me and Jordan Tuck. And yes, I do like Techmoan. And anyway, his video production is extremely well done. And I love it when he shows strange formats like this strange magnetic flat disc-like thing for school children recorder. Interesting form, and that weird talking book machine from Britain where you fast forward or you rewind it and you can hear the index person talk on there for the index track. That's really cool. So yes, I do enjoy Techmoan's videos. Very well done and fascinating. Anyway, I will see all you guys later. Happy 2021 to everybody. And hope you enjoyed this live stream. And at some point tonight when me and Jordan, We'll do the radio show, and once we're done with the radio show, the file of the radio show will be saved and uploaded, and once it's uploaded onto the file sharing site, I will put a link to that file in the description of this stream. Oh, come on.